What's going on? It's your boy Al the Electrician, and I'm back with another one. And I just want to discuss things that's going on in politics that's going to affect everybody, and the things that I'm noticing and all of that. So yeah, let's dive right into it. Now like a few, maybe like a few, I want to say a few weeks, probably more so like a couple of months, maybe like 2 months ago, I noticed something. Um, and now, mind you, Harris only been, or I should say Kamala, because I say Harris, and some people might not even know who that is. That says something about her as far as her campaign putting herself out there. I guess she's trying to hit the media blitz now. But anyways, to the point. I noticed that a couple months ago, because I do like to talk politics, and I've been talking with some of my Facebook friends online, and I noticed a pattern. I'm like, hold up, time out. Now, yeah, I got a little gray in my beard and all of that. I should probably say a lot of gray, but I'm only, relatively speaking, I'm only 38. I know that's old to some, that's young to others, but I'm 38 years old. But what I noticed though is a lot of these older men, and I'm talking about, when I say older, I'm talking about 50 and up, about the age of 50 and up, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds. A lot of these older men are really big on Kamala, and to put everything in perspective, I usually didn't like Trump. I used to didn't like him, but then I guess the saying is hindsight is 2020, because after living under Trump and seeing how things went, and then fast forward 3.5, almost 4 years later, and seeing how the economy and things went, and when I compared the two, the economy was a lot better under Trump than what it is under this Democrat administration, Biden and Harris. So, and then the thing is, when she was asked, what will you do differently? Because a lot of Americans, as much as these millionaires on The View want to tell you how great the economy is, I'm pretty sure it's great for them. But for the everyday working person like me and like others, these prices at the market, these things definitely affect us. And also, when asked, about 70% of Americans actually will tell you that Trump economy was better. They'll tell you that. So you got about 30% of the American public that's straight up delusional, and they'll tell you that the economy was better during Biden and Harris. And I say delusional, but maybe let's look at this objectively, because if you're a multi-gazillionaire, you're one of these hosts or anchors on one of these liberal media outlets or talk shows, then yeah, you're probably making more money than ever before under Biden. So to you, the economy might be fine, but those people are out of touch. To the everyday person, the economy right now, with $4 gas, with gas almost $4, $3 depending on where you at, and you look back and you remember those $2 gas days under Trump, and then like nowadays, when you go to the market and if you want to fill your fridge with food, how ridiculously expensive it is. Me, when I buy takeout for my nephews and stuff to treat them to a meal on the weekend, how crazy the prices are. Like, not like you used to could take a $20 bill and go treat them to lunch, but now you need upwards of $30-something, almost $40 to treat two people to lunch. So people just noticing how everything keeps going up. Insurance going up, everything's going up, rent went up, mortgages went up. interest rates went up. Everything under this administration just keeps going up, 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 and in the way. And when asked what will she do differently, she said, quote her words, her lips, from her mouth, she said, and she thought about it, and she was like, there's nothing that comes to mind. There's not one thing that comes to mind that she will do differently. Not once. And then she's been asked even after that, and still she has not named not just only one thing different. She doesn't name it, because she has blind loyalty to the cause. Why? Because the cause is propping her up and anointed her. As much as they want to talk about democracy and saving democracy and Trump is a threat to democracy, she is the presidential nominee with winning 0 votes. Get that, people. Trump had to campaign and win states at the states and primary at the primary to get to where he's at again. Kamala Harris won 0 votes, and she's now poised to possibly become the most powerful person on this planet. Just let that sink in. But they want to tell you that Trump's the one that's trying to steal democracy and he's a dictator. All right? Just let that sink in. Like, lip service, I'm not much for lip service no more. Okay? I don't believe what people say. I believe what people do. I believe what I see. And what I saw was Trump left that White House, and I saw the Democrats push Biden out of the White House and insert Kamala Harris as at the top of the ticket. So you let that sink in, and you telling me who's really trying to take away democracy. Because if I was a Democrat, which I used to be, even earlier this year, I used to be registered as a Democrat. But if I was still a Democrat, and looking at that really would have ticked me off. That really would have made me upset. It makes me upset, and I'm not even a Democrat, because number one, there's far better candidates than her. Obama didn't really want to support her like that when it first happened. He wanted it to be an open primary. Let's keep it real. But Obama is a part of the machine, so he got to go along with the program too. You know, or else his donors and his investors and stuff won't be pouring into him. So he has to go along with the machine. But guess what? You as a voter, you don't have to. Me as a black man, us as black men, we don't have to. Us as Americans, us as people, as Americans, we don't have to go along with the machine. Just because grandma and grandpa and 50-year-old, 60-year-old, Mr. Such and Such is telling you to vote for Kamala Harris doesn't mean a daggone thing, okay? You vote for who's in your best interest. And most, like 70% of Americans, over 70% of Americans, literally will admit that, yeah, Trump had the better economy. But about half of Americans are so into their emotions and so into identity politics that they pick the choice that's not in their best interest. So we gotta take identity out of this, okay? Because she ain't black, okay? If she is, she probably got some. I'm still trying to find a black relative, because if you watch Candace Owens' very unbelievable documentary, or investigation, I should say, investigative journalism, where she digging in, and she ain't found a black relative yet. The black relatives that she said ain't black relatives, her father said that she ain't black. Why do I say all of this? Well, because they want to say that she's not a DEI hire, and they want to say take race out of it. But what does Obama do? The first thing he does is come up saying about how my brothers and all of that not voting for Kamala, y'all, that upset him, and all of this and the other. They want to talk about black. You know, Biden said you ain't black if you vote for him. Look, don't let these Democrats fool you. Everything is all about identity politics. Don't worry about the colors of people's skin, and worry about the only color you need to worry about is that green that's in your bank account and in your pockets. Because under Trump, you will do better. Thanks for watching.